Last time on the Warriors of the Time Patrol, Hero tried his best to keep up with Gyrax, but both of them knew he couldn't go on much longer. After agreeing to show each other their full power, it is revealed Hero cannot become a Super Saiyan. Despite the lack of power, Hero still fights Gyrax using Kaioken, refusing to give up until Light steps in to take his place, fight using Kaioken times 3. However, not too far from Namek, a new threat approaches with seemingly evil intentions for using the Dragon Balls. Will this new warrior be a threat to the group already fighting on Namek? And does Light have what it takes to face Gyrax? Find out now.
So, you can use the technique of Kaioken just like the other one. I know the boundaries that form has, and I know you can't maintain it for much longer.
That is what most think about this form, but few realize the potential it possesses through constant training with it. I've spent years using this form, adapting to its power. Most people only have scratched the surface of its potential, while I have dug deeper. Kaioken times 10. This guy's power level is going wild. He just spiked up and now is 10 times stronger than his base, but not even breaking a sweat using Kaioken. I can't even access times 3 without focusing all my energy into it. So, shall we get on with the fight?
That won't be necessary.
What?
I'm no fool to sensing power greater than my own. Even if I went all out, I can tell you would still have the upper hand, even moving past your limits with Kaioken.
But what about this being a restricted area and you removing us from it by...
Truth be told, I did say that. I say that often to people because I am the protector of Namek. I dislike strangers coming to our planet with ill intentions of harming it or my people, so I usually threaten them to leave. However, I knew you two weren't here to harm the planet or the Namekians.
So why threaten me in Light?
Honestly, pure boredom. Most Namekians are peaceful and don't like to fight a lot, so I was just looking for an opportunity to fight some strong fighters. That being said, your friend here is definitely stronger than me, and while I would like the challenge, I can't risk my safety because the planet would be left defenseless. I also weighed in on your conversation from before. You're a time patroller. Warriors sworn to protect time and space from the evil that threatens it. I knew you weren't going to harm the planet, but I wanted to see what the time patrol is made of. Apparently, not as much as I thought.
What the... Hey, if you want a stronger fight, I'll give you a stronger fight. But, I see what you mean. My apologies for coming to your planet unannounced.
There is no need for apologies. I'll be on my way now. You two are allowed to stay here as long as you need, as long as you don't cause trouble. I look forward to seeing you in the future, if possible.
Thank you. Much appreciated. Well, that was more fighting than I expected to see today. You're telling me I put more effort into that fight than the Time Patrol mission I was sent here for. So then I guess this is where we part ways. Wait, the Kaioken technique. How do you manage to use its power without that much drawback? I've used that technique for almost a year, but can barely go times 3. Kaioken is a dangerous technique to those who don't know how to use it. It's a technique that connects mind and body. A strong body with a weak mind will let the technique consume them just as much as someone with a strong mind but a... So can you teach me how to master it? Why do you need me? Isn't your Time Patroller school enough for you to train with that form? I learned it there, but I could never find someone to help me use it further. And everyone else goes beyond Kaioken into their own unique transformations, but this is all I have right now. I could see your frustration, but why even bother? Saiyans have the ability to become Super Saiyans, which is much more powerful and safe than Kaioken. So why are you still training with it and not for it? I know it's a much better option, I have trained and asked others for the help to get it, but I could never achieve the form. I haven't stopped trying, but if I get caught in a bad fight, I want to at least stand more of a chance using Kaioken than just my normal base form. You're better off sticking with training up to reach Super Saiyan. It might be hard, but it's better than continuing to push yourself with Kaioken. Please, Light, teach me how to use Kaioken like you. Please, Dad, teach me how to be strong like you. You sure, son? Kaioken is a pretty serious thing to learn. Listen to me, Light. I don't know if I'm gonna make it. Dad, don't say that. I can find help. I'm strong like you now. Listen, Light. Run now and get to safety. I know you can get stronger, son. You have so much potential in you that you haven't even unlocked. Go and get stronger. I'll save us all today, but you could save the world in the future. Now run! Alright, I'll teach you, but I won't make it easy for you. Yes! Thank you, Light! Meet me back here tomorrow at dawn for lessons. Looks like I'm getting faster, Light. Maybe a little faster, but I still hit harder. What's wrong? Can't keep up? I can tell you're getting cocky again. Don't let that get in the way of your fighting. Ugh, you and that sword! What can I say? I like it. Alright, stop. Sparring session's over. Alright. Good, you're starting to keep your mind and body in more balance while you're fighting. Yeah, I can't believe I can already use Kaioken times 10. It's still a little bit of a struggle, but not nearly as much since the first time I met you. Indeed, you've shown much improvement over these past couple weeks. You're starting to become more of a threat in fighting, although something still bothers me about your Saiyan abilities. What do you mean? When I first came across you, you were strong, not because of Kaioken, but from your base form. It felt like you weren't using all of your base power even when you used Kaioken. Anyone would assume you're holding back, but I saw your reactions and how you fought, and I could tell you were putting everything into it. Do you know what I'm talking about? Kind of. Some people in the Time Patrol Academy said similar things to what you're saying, but I could never figure it out. I always felt like I'm giving my all, but people kept telling me to stop holding back. Whatever it is, it's clearly something in you withholding more power, so part of our focus in training is to trying to see if we can unlock that power and exploit its potential. I'm up for anything if it means I can get stronger. Now that you mention it, Light, something's been on my mind as well. What's that? Have you never considered joining the Time Patrol? You have a lot of skill, and I think it would prove helpful to the patrol as well as you because you always have training when you go out on missions. The thought never crossed my mind. I'll have to take it into consideration. It would allow me to train more, not just on missions, but I guess we could spar more frequently as well. Yeah, you should totally join. We could be partners. We can even have a cool nickname like the Dazzling Duet of Blue. Nah, that sounds too spotlightish. What about the Duo of Blue? No, not that. That sounds too basic. What about... Okay, slow down. I said I'd consider it, and even if I do join, I don't need to have some fancy title to flash around. Oh, come on, Light. Think about how cool we would look walking down the street with our radiation of awesomeness. We'd be radiating something, but I wouldn't call it awesomeness. Ah, you just haven't seen how amazing we'd look and... Huh? Hmm? Light, do you sense that? Yeah, it's faint, but I feel it not too far out. The power coming off of it's insane. It's levels above where Gyrax was at full power not too long ago. I can't lock on to where it's heading to. Hold on, let me get my scatter from our things. Alright, let's see where that power level is going. Oh no. What is it? The power level is heading to Namek. Then we don't have time to waste. Let's head there now. Right behind you.
So, this is the home of the Dragon Balls. It's quite quiet here. Won't be for long once my brother gets here. I'll have to push my soldiers double to find those Dragon Balls if I want to make my wish.
I wouldn't count on making a wish anytime soon.
Perfect. A Namekian. Tell me where I can find the Dragon Balls on this planet.
Yes, because I would reveal their location to a complete stranger who talks like they weren't hugged as a kid.
Coming from the Namekian who looks like he eats steroids like candy.
I don't care what you think. You don't have permission to be here, so pack up and leave.
Now you see, I'm not going to do that for multiple reasons, but the biggest being I don't take orders, I give them.
Well, if you don't leave, looks like I'm going to kick you out then.
Watch your tone, Namekian. You're picking a fight you won't win.
So then how about we stop with the banter and start with the fists, if you're that confident.
Looks like someone has a death wish. Very well. Prepare to die.
It looks like Gyrax has picked a fight with the Freezer race character known only as Hail. Is Gyrax strong enough to defend his planet from the space tyrant that has just landed? And will Hero and Light arrive in time to help Gyrax? Find out next time on the Warriors of the Time Patrol!